Welcome back to Let's Play Alpha Protocol. I'm BurningDogFace, and it turns out I unlocked more information on this guy. Judging from employee records on his report Judging from employee reports from his tenure at Halbeck, Marburg doesn't have a good read on people. In almost all respects except for military hires, he's chosen employees poorly. He assumes professionalism and loyalty, yet doesn't test for it. Once an employee has proven themselves disloyal, he's quick to let them go and sever all ties. He gives people one chance to prove themselves, and if they let him down, he lets them go abruptly. That might explain why he got fired. We're heading off to a party by a suspected leader of a, Al-Samad cell. Intel suggests an ally of Shahid Jibril al-Barra is hosting a fundraising banquet at a chateau in the Italian countryside. Infiltrating the estate shouldn't be difficult, but once there you'll need to scan the guests one by one to identify al-Barra. While you will be equipped with a sniper rifle, you should only need it if you encounter resistance. The rifle is equipped with a digital scope that can upload images of targets to your handler and check for a match. Once you have identified al-Barra, that leave the premises or deal with him as you see fit. I just realized I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do, or what I want to do. If I smoke the guy, will that stop them from making the terrorist attack?
You in place?
Yep. Got a good view of the estate where this meeting is supposed to take place. What now?
Al-Barra's our target. He's supposed to be here tonight.
Well, I'm glad I brought this rifle.
Nice suit.
What's the deal with the scope?
It can transmit images to me in real time. Aim at someone, and I'll run their picture through the database. See if we get a match. The longer you focus on a target, the quicker I can make an ID. The ID is all I need.
And if the target's a scumbag, I'll take him out?
That's your call. If you decide to shoot, just make sure you don't do it if the target's inside of a camera or another person. We don't know who al-Barra's meeting, so taking anyone else out may have repercussions, depending on who their friends are. Roman artist. Made a name for himself last year with a controversial exhibit in Paris. Some local juvenile offenses, but otherwise he's clean. Not our target.
Damn it.
Owns a sports car dealership in Naples. Does
Napoli.
International business, but no criminal record. Not our guy.
That's a squirrel, Mike. Oh, I didn't even see that guy.
A nobody.
Looks like the guards are clear. Moving up to the next position.
Oh. I don't know.
In position.
Not killing people seems to have worked out pretty well for me in the past.
Security guard. He's
Gilbert
fine.
Jansen.
Well, she's a little underdressed.
Definitely a cold night from the looks of it.
All right, Mike. We have a TV back at the safe house.
Damn it!
A Spanish celebrity talk show host. He's a known meth user, but nothing related to financing terrorists or arms smuggling.
Now, she's not dancing for herself, so someone must be sitting right here.
Dutch flower baron. He's suspected of dipping into the drug trade, but that's all I've got. Nothing really incriminating.
More windows.
Private security. Ex-special forces. Not our man. But definitely a professional. He planned and led the assault that took back the hijacked British jet last year.
I remember reading about that. Should I get an autograph for him?
No. I work for the infamous Mike Thorton. Compared to you, he's small time.
I'm in position overlooking the chateau.
Way to go, Elmo.
A lot of guests tonight.
I see.
Saving
Might be
people.
very-
Careful, I know. I don't want a mob after me before we have time.
Well, I can't move, so I'm going to have to assume they're not going to catch me.
He's a curator for one of the museums in town. His latest exhibit on the Crusades has drawn some fire, but otherwise he's clean.
That's definitely not the guy.
He's a cop in Rome. Must be moonlighting as a bodyguard for one of these guys. An American novelist. He's got a bestseller right now on corporate involvement in the Middle East.
Is it any good?
I'm waiting for the movie. Anyway, nothing on him.
Oh. Well then, it's window watching. Oh. Hello?
That's Albara. That's him.
Take him out.
Hold on. A lot of State Department and Interpol records. State Department says he's dirty. Interpol says his finances are legitimate, though. And
Meaning, do I take him out?
none of these State Department records are sourced. I can't tell where they came from, or when. Best I can tell, their intel was added to his sheet a few months before you left for Saudi Arabia.
He's a member of Al Samad, right?
I don't know. I'd say yes. But I might be wrong. You can take him out, or we can abort. It's up to you.
I'm not gonna smoke a guy on bad intel.
I'm aborting the mission.
All right, Mike.
Agent Thornton infiltrated a local estate in search of Jibril Al-Barra, a suspected high-ranking member of Al Samad. Al-Barra was believed to be hosting a fundraising banquet at a chateau in the Italian countryside, so Agent Thornton set up a surveillance post at the side of the main gates, catching the last of the guests as they were arriving. Bonus objective, Agent Thornton identified all the guests at the gate without being spotted. Oh man. Well, I guess that would be like if you shot a guy for no reason. After failing to spot Al-Barra at the main gate, Agent Thornton moved deeper into the chateau and staked out the guest house. Scanned everyone at the guest house. Staked out the chateau. Agent Thornton identified Al-Barra and waited for the background check to be complete. Upon receiving the information, Al-Barra's ties to Shahid were confirmed, but he seemed innocent of any wrongdoing, so Agent Thornton departed the premises after making a positive ID. Seems Agent Thornton's activities have been successful in Rome, have been successful in uncovering Hallbeck's plans. Upon returning to the safe house, Thornton had a message waiting for him, requesting a meeting at a local cafe concerning Hallbeck. This is a record, 2
What's
videos
that
in a row.
beeping noise?
Two videos in a row and not one orphan yet. Oh shit. Mr. Thornton, if you stalk a man with political and criminal connections, kill him before he uses his contacts to track you down. I know that you were lurking outside the chateau, but I don't know why. Consider my interest piqued. I refuse to let you intimidate me. Let's meet face to face. See if you have the guts to kill me in broad daylight. Meet me at the Cafe Trionfo. I'm pretty sure Mike does have the guts to kill a man in broad daylight, but... Not to meet, so be it. I have questions about events here in Rome, so I could have some answers. If I wanted you dead, that would have been your going away party. Let's go with this. Wait, what? Two Minatang. Now what do I do? Oops. No, not Moscow. Wonder if there's any bonuses to not being liked. I doubt it. Why will this prove useful? Whatever, let's do that. Marburg still carries out VCI field operations, and judging from the briefings, he's a one-man army. He's carried out operations in Kuwait, South Africa, and is believed to have been involved in an oil refinery explosion in Moscow. In each instance, he was in and out quickly and efficiently. Not bad for someone who's older than my dad. Dum-dum-dum. Oh, it's beeping. She must have gotten back to me. Or maybe it always makes that noise. Wonder what the beeping was then. I didn't hear anything. Maybe I'm just supposed to go on the mission. Well, let's do that then. This looks like a conversation piece. Let's roll.
No sign of Albara yet.
Maybe he stood you up.
I don't know. Something feels wrong.
Well, stay alert. I'm starting to trust your instincts.
Sorry, that's...
Switch off your transmitter. If you reach for your gun, one of my men will put a bullet in your skull.
Let me guess. This was your table.
Don't make me repeat myself. Perhaps you thought you could enter Rome under the radar.
Who the fuck are you?
You almost did. But you broadcast your location. Eventually.
Guess I'll have to work on my timing. I can be more subtle if need be.
That's no longer necessary.
You're right. It got you here, didn't it? And now we're having this conversation.
Oh shit.
Doing something right to have you come visit me in person.
It's not a very good picture of you in the dossier.
Official capacity. You are operating under Alpha Protocol.
Interesting. Considering the program's secret, I would have expected you to say traitor, unless you have insider knowledge.
If you think you're the first to be abandoned by your government,
I don't like the
you would be wrong.
violins of tension either.
You are Michael Thorton, an American citizen, but you have traveled extensively since birth.
He's not a necromorph, is he?
A known freelancer.
I prefer the term commando, actually. I've been adding bullet points to my resume since you saw the last draft. I'm guessing you're here to confirm the file you have on me. Anything else you need to check?
Reports place you as someone loyal to your country and who believes in carrying their missions through.
Is that so odd?
In today's day and age, yes. But not to me.
So you know a great deal about me, and I know who you are. You're Leyland's right-hand man, his lackey, toady, henchman. And you wear those gloves to keep the blood off your hands. I've read your dossier. You've lived a full life. Kuwait, South Africa, that oil refinery explosion in Moscow. It's like a concert tour with you.
Yes. You, on the other hand, have managed to enter Rome quietly. I didn't know you were here until an hour ago. You're skilled at keeping a low profile.
Ha!
No murders, no public announcement. Very impressive.
What happened to Albara?
Dead, of course. Once you'd ID'd him, well, his use to me was at an end. In less than a day's time, you have already managed to cause me considerable inconvenience. Now, tell me what you're doing here.
I was tracking down a lead, and it looks like I've found it.
I see. So you thought all you had to do was wait and we would speak. Interesting.
What I don't understand, though, is why we're talking at all, unless keeping me alive is important for some reason.
I have orders, and I am a cautious person.
So am I, and I think we have room to negotiate.
No, I am not authorized to make deals. Besides, I believe you have nowhere to go for help. In that situation, it is a rare man who goes to his enemy's door. So, yes, this is a social call. A warning. You have proven yourself capable, but pursuing this course of action will not serve you any longer. Go underground, hide, but stay out of our way.
Or else what?
Or people you care about will start to die. We know you've been in contact with one of your fellow agents. That contact will die if you persist, and then we will kill you.
Those are your terms. Allow you to carry out your mission.
Kinda wish I'd threatened him.
Yes.
You realize I would be betraying my country.
Yes, and that does not change my terms. I understand your feelings, and I encourage you to set them aside.
So we're done here. I leave Rome, leave you to your plan, and that's it.
Yes. What you do next is up to you, but there are only two immediate choices. Leave, you live. Stay, you die.
Why should I negotiate with you? How long will it be before they have a new chief of security, new secrets? You're just getting set up like I was.
You are ignorant. Halbeck is not the same hierarchy as your organization, and the term loyalty is not used there lightly. Leave Rome. If we see each other again, it will be the last time.
Wow. Bonus objective. Marburg expressed admiration for Agent Thornton's ability to keep a low profile in Rome, and Thornton had been so covert, Marburg hadn't even known he'd entered the city until recently. The connection between Marburg, the VCI, Halbeck, and Alsamad's presence in Rome is still unclear. Marburg threatened that any further investigation attempts would result in the deaths of Agent Thornton and anyone else allied with him. Upon returning to the safe house, Mina picked up a phone trace from a VCI employee working with Marburg, attempting to contact the local authorities. New mission attempt, contact Madison St. James.
I confess, you slipped into Rome almost without us noticing. You were even more difficult to track after that.
Between Halbeck and local authorities, the locals were the tough ones.
No matter. Mr. Marburg found you. That must have been a surprise, meeting up for lunch like that.
Well, we talked. He had a lot to say about Halbeck and some suggestions about my involvement with your corporation.
Really? I can rarely get 3 words from the man.
Well, Feel free to have him threaten you whenever you get tired of listening to yourself.
I'd be curious to hear more, and your first impression of Mr. Marburg. What did you discuss?
Oh, we laughed, we cried, we had a grand old time. That Marburg, he can do a killer impression of you.
He described you as a man of your word. Patriotic, I believe, also came into the conversation. But Mr. Marburg was not always the best judge of character. Nor does he instill much loyalty in employees. Speaking of which...
Madison St. James.
This woman entered the picture not long after your meeting with Marburg. She was in our office in Rome. Madison, I believe.
Yes.
I always wondered, did you ever regret getting her into this?
It wasn't my choice.
Oh, right. In the end, it was.
His plot is actually getting really good. I'm enjoying this.
Mike, we may have a problem. The VCI employee I mentioned before, Madison, I think she's going to act.
What do you mean, now?
She's calling the operator and asking for you by name.
She can't be working for Marburg, unless this is a trap. Who is she calling?
The city directory. And maybe the police next. If she does...
Can you intercept the call? Redirect it?
What? Why?
Did you see her picture?
Oh, damn it!
No way am I missing out on that action.
Nice. Okay.
No. Hey, folks. So after misinterpreting the meaning of the word interested, I wanted to load the previous checkpoint and try that conversation again. But, in their infinite wisdom, the developers of this game chose to make it impossible to access the load menu from inside of conversation sequences. All you can do is pause. And you hear that noise? Of course you do. That's the fake email from Jibril. You see, it auto-saved after the conversation with Madison, which I had on mute and was trying very hard to ignore. And because it auto-saved there, my only option was to load the previous autosave, which was before I had my conversation with our new friend from the VCI. So, I don't think I'll be recording that again. Although I think this time I will try out the threaten option when he threatens to kill Mina. See what happens. In any event, I'll pick up next time with our conversation with Madison. I'm BurningDogFace, and this has been Let's Play Alpha Protocol. Bye!